calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Howdy, howdy. What's up? What's good? Hello. Hi. Wagwan, Mide. Mambo. What else? I'm trying all kind of salam, all kind of greetings. Bonjour. Hello guys. How are you? How are you doing? This Super Monday, is it Monday on your end? Are you still on Sunday? Are you still enjoying a weekend, or you're already in Monday? Let me know where you're watching from. What's the time over there? I hope you're doing good. We're starting a new week with a new style. New energy, recharged. Fully recharged, and we're here to enjoy. Hi, so right, welcome. Karibu sana. If you're new here, you just came across this channel the other day or today, you'll be meeting this channel later. Please consider subscribing, like the video as you join in. Karibu sana for the returning subscribers, returning viewers, channel members, keyboard reactors, and all who are watching from behind the tent or from the bushes. How you doing? You good? Karibu sana. Yeah, we're here to check what is happening in the street. There's a lot, and until this saga is done, it's never done. So every day in a drama, and of course, as drama comes, we're here to talk about it and see what's popping. My name is JT. This right here is JT Podcast. I hope you're having a good moment right there. Can I say a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening, depending on the time you're watching me from. You're watching me at, and where you're watching me from. So, karibu sana. Thank you for the love and prayers and support. You guys are amazing. You and my ginger tea here are doing me good, eh? I'm getting well. I'm doing good. Can't complain. I've been a little bit sick, but I have to show up for myself and for you guys. It's not like it's so demanding, because it just means sitting here and chatting to you. So I hope you're doing good. Karibu sana. Like the video as you join in. Subscribe. As I said, my name is JT. This is JT Podcast. We're currently at episode 98, almost 100 episodes since we started this season 2 of JT Podcast. After, season 1 was wiped down by the kangaroo. But anyway, we rise. We fall to rise, and we continue, and we rise to conquer. So we're back here. If you watch my previous episode, like that is episode 97, yesterday that I dropped, there's a lot of things that I talked about. One of them being like that road to success. Road to success simply means Marwa's road. So when I was making a reaction yesterday, I saw Rocio Cabrera coming to say she's the sponsor of the road. Turns out that it was another man who sent the money. So Rocio was just taking credit and taking the airwaves, just like always. Anyway, she was out here constructing that road, and there's a lot that happened. But one of the things that really caught my attention was that scenario that happened in GITIRIBA's compound. And I was wondering, why is GITIRIBA so quiet and watching his fence, his gate pulled down, and he can't say a word, but he looks so, he looked really, really troubled. He wasn't looking good. Like, he wasn't in good shape. He wasn't looking happy. That is the word I was looking for. So I was asking myself, like, why is GITIRIBA not happy if this is, something for his boss? He's a loyal guy to the boss. And what is happening? Why is he not happy? Because Rocio maybe didn't capture that conversation that Marwa and GITIRIBA were having, and the kind of craziest promises that Marwa gave GITIRIBA to accept that BS that Marwa was selling to him, that, hey, young boy, chill out, don't you need a good life? Yeah, I do. Don't you need an improved life. Of course I do. So relax. That's why I told you, let the other wife go, because you deserve, one day you'll buy a good car, marry a beautiful lady like Rocio. And right there I was laughing, and now I was laughing until I forgot I was sick. I started coughing. I say, why will I not come and talk about this nonsense here so that we can laugh together? Cool. After all, white is for entertainment. Above all, apart from shenanigans here, we're here to get shocked, talk about stuff and get entertained. So GITIRIBA was given a wild promise that I'm going to talk about here. And of course, I won't forget to mention Baba Ann and a few men in the village who've been giving MARWA a headache, and how he managed, to neutralize their temper and to buy them into his pocket and finally get into their lands. And of course, those who never cooperated, they'll be incurring a heavy tax and fines to use what? That road to success. If you step on that road and you are resistant when that road was being constructed, you have to fly. You have two options: either you fly or you use the road. After paying the taxes, I wonder who will be collecting the fines. Anyway, guys, karibu. Let me put something on your screen, and as you're joining, please like the video, okay, and subscribe the channel if you haven't. I can see you in the house, all of you. So can I just hello, because you're not, it's like you're too many. Eva Mila, you're here. Be El Mashana member, welcome. Epifact, Alangal, Ricardo, I see you. I'm blessed in the house. Corinne, you in the house too. Ricardo, I see you. Daisy, all the way from South Africa. MLTS parallel experience, you in the house. Juni in the house. Vej Ken, all Erin Sukomons in the house. October rising in the house. Kate B in the house. Sorry. Sorry, let's go on. Sorry for the small thing. It just, I don't know. It happens most of the time. Sometimes. Miss Optimistic in the house. Who have I not mentioned? Let me do it real quick. This flu. Chep in the house. Joyce Muita Amangana. Buya, karibu. Dr. Cheryl in the house. Thank you. Johanna Lewis, how are you? Welcome so much. Fourth season, Jaco and Mo, you in the house. I appreciate you taking your time. Maureen, you in the house. Who else have I not seen? Lady next door, am I late? No, you're not. We're just getting started. Muzungu Pebbles in the house. Muzungu Pebbles was good. Thank you for joining. Of course, Eva Mila and all of you, all right? Someone told me something good here that I want to read. Chef Ugwe Paul, asante sana, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. What is that comment here? Muzungu asking, saying, Baba Ann sold his lot feet for 1,000 shillings. That wasn't a thousand, no. It wasn't 1,000 shillings. It was 500. That is $4, right? The other man sold his for a soda. Of course, now you know what's happening over there. Okay. All right. Nicole, did I say hello to you? I believe not. I just said it. Aye. So, welcome. What a guan, Uncle, I see you. Everything nice, aye? Yeah. Shikanga, I see you. Oh my, if I start saying hello to everyone, we can make it a live chat. So say hello, it may take forever. But I'll highlight your comment just to let you know that I appreciate you being in the house. Clara, I see you in the house. Hi, cousins. Hi, cousins. Hey, do you need a soda? If you need a soda, that means give your land. When a man asks for a soda, I realize why Marwa treats them badly. Now, sometimes Pebbles, it's really easy to push a blame, or maybe to say that Marwa, Marwa scams them. But sometimes it's a willing buyer, willing seller thing, because if a grown man come here with his family, he knows that he's a man who sometimes makes decisions for his family, or he comes here, he's a leader of a family. But he approaches a young man like Marwa and tell him, hey, what man? And even calling Marwa a man, hey, big man, why don't you see me something like a soda, man? And I won't have any problem with you. And you know what? What Mara does is go into the pocket, get a dollar or two, and that is all, And Mara was boasting and bragging that anyone else who didn't cooperate, or anyone else who has a problem here, I guess now they'll need to pay tax to use that road. And when Conrad joined and Dimongo, they said there was a man who they handled. They called chief, they called chief and told him that there is a man who brings trouble in the village. And so they need this man to be handled. And the chief brought a piece of paper where he signed, he put his fingerprints to say, from today onwards, I will never bring no problem. If it happen like that, you have the right to advise you to do what? I don't know, to discipline me. And you can imagine that. And those papers are kept by Conrad. The papers of agreement that you'll never, ever raise a voice ever in this village. If you do, you go to jail. I don't know what they do to you. And Conrad is keeping that thing. You can only imagine that nonsense, right? So sometimes it tells you a lot that, hey, the villagers, now specifically for Baba Ann, you see, most of the time, do I really need to remind Baba Ann what Marwa said the other day about Baba Ann and Mama Ann family? He said he has no respect for none in that family. Only Ann, that lady. These other people, So today, Baba Ann comes on camera, and actually he's being filmed as being given $4 for a portion of land and stuff. And they said nothing, man. But none of them could be as, how can I say, as foolish. Let me just use that term. None of these people could be as foolish as GITIRIBA, because for him, he wasn't given nothing. He was given promises like, hey, I'll raise some money for the fence. And again, my guy, I thought you need you needed some good life. You need a Muzungu wife. Basically, that is what Maro meant, because he told GITIRIBA, you deserve a beautiful wife, because all of these women that I've been seeing in your compound, they're not beautiful. They're not beautiful. And that's why I told you to chase them. So you deserve a beautiful wife. And by so, we will organize that. And now GITIRIBA have a reason to smile, because you guys take my land and organize for me to get a beautiful wife like Rocio. Rocio laughed so hard, sarcastically. And I was like, yeah, Rocio, just laugh at that Mumu, because this guy is just a fool guy. Because how is he being promised a wife? You're a man. You can get a wife for yourself. Seriously, GITIRIBA, seriously. A beautiful wife like Rocio. Let me laugh. Let me laugh. Steve, here I see you. Briman in the house. Wagwan, man. Who else have I not said hello to? Teresia and Gigi, I see you. And Maureen. I'll be highlighting your comment just to know that I appreciate your presence in the house. Yeah. So let's go. Let's go on. Not like let's go. Let's go on. You might say, oh, JT, you finishing the show? No, I'm just getting started, right? So it's not like, let's go. So anybody in Nyabohanse who needs a beautiful wife like Rocio, raise your hands. Raise your hand if you need a beautiful wife like Rocio. GITIRIBA, You do, right? Gitiriba, you do. Yes, I know you do. So, relax, my guy. Land is nothing compared to the beautiful girl, beautiful wife that you've been given. Maybe tomorrow or the other day. Speaking about wife, speaking about a wife, did I see Marwa filming a very young girl in the chest and showing some fruits over there and say, "Look at the shirt." Let me just put it here because this thing was a little bit creepy for me. When I looked at this, I was like, seriously, no, this is no, this ain't no normal. Okay, I don't know what you guys picked from this nonsense, but for me, seriously, when I looked at it, I was like, no, hell no. This is unacceptable. All right, there was a young girl. I can't call even her a lady. There was a young girl there because speaking about wife, Gitiriba's wife, there's this young girl who was saying hello to Marwa, and Marwa was like, "Hey, I like that shirt. That shirt is one of those Cecile shirts, eh? Let me show you guys like let's show us the shirt, Marwa."
Hi. You see them dogs. Hebu onyesha t-shirt.
So that is Swahili. Marwa is saying, "Hebu onyesha t-shirt. Show them the t-shirt." This young girl was a little bit shy and ashamed because she knew that her fruits were pointing, eh? Her fruits were pointing. In Kenya, we say, I mean, it's noon. It was noon in her chest, eh? And Mara told the girl, "Please, come close on camera and show us the t-shirt." I know, Mara, it wasn't about the t-shirt. It was about those fruits in the chest. Mara, you're a big pimp. You have Rocio on the road just by your side, and this is what you did. Look
See the
at
t-shirt, guys. From
oh shit. Yeah, that is what Mara wanted you to see, not the t-shirt. Are you guys looking at the t-shirt already? Or are you looking at what I'm looking at? Because that is exactly what Mara wanted you to see. Look at the t-shirt. No t-shirt over there. Mara. What is that, seriously? Hey. Show us the t-shirt, girl.
From one of you. Them dogs.
No.
Hebu onyesha t-shirt.
Show them the t-shirt. Let me put
See the t-shirt, guys.
See the t-shirt, guys. Yeah, somebody's asking, what am I seeing? It's not me. That's a video that Mara filmed. Even this girl was ashamed. She had to put her hands in the t-shirt. I mean, to make it, bag a little bit because the fruits were pointing over there, and Mara wanted you to see that exactly that you are looking at. Yes, that is what Mara wanted you to see. It's not like the damn dogs that he wanted you to read. Mara, you're a big pimp, my guy. Damn, man.
From one of
Anyway, this was just a by the way, because I've seen this girl in Mara's video more than once, No, more than once. Actually, Maro even called this girl to come and call Maisha. I guess, Maro was enjoying looking at those fruits over there. Them dogs. Young girl, you need to run, okay? You need to run. It's not good, Please, you need to run, young girl. Whatever Mary looking for on that chest is not the t-shirt. No. She was even ashamed. Oh my God. But anyway, young girl, run, okay? Anyway, let's go to the craziest promises of Gitiriba and the craziest promises of a wife, because I was looking at this, I was like, Mara, are you looking at wife number 2? Or what is it? Them dogs. Anyway, Gitiriba need a wife. And let's see what is happening here. Guys, please like the video for me as you join in, right? Like the video for me as you join in. So he goes GITIRIBA and his thing.
GITIRIBA.
So yesterday when I was making my previous episode yesterday, I had not watched this video because it was on Rosio's video, the reaction of yesterday. So in this video, I happened to hear the conversation that led to GITIRIBA kinda accepting that we call in Swahili shingo upande. I mean, reluctantly accepting, or maybe just accepting. I don't know, not wholeheartedly, like sideways, or I don't know how to make it make sense. All right. So I was wondering, what did MARWA tell GITIRIBA to accept that proposal of squeeze your land because of what? In exchange to what? On what promises? Because of already there was a road. But what happened? That GITIRIBA watched his fence being pulled down. And now when I listened to this conversation, now I got the real thing that MARWA told GITIRIBA to accept, even though he didn't really seem to be happy with that thing. But now I was listening to it, I was like, seriously, GITIRIBA, that is the thing that MARWA told you and you accepted. Anyway, let me play it and we listen to it. Oh. So when MARWA was approaching, he found GITIRIBA questioning that engineer, the contractor of the road, asking him, man, why do you guys need to pull down my fence? And now MARWA appeared quick fast and asked, I told GITIRIBA, hey, GITIRIBA, mister, chill, okay? I have some big, you need to see the bigger picture. And I will put the fence for you. But that is not enough. There is something bigger.
GITIRIBA, hii fence mimi nitakuwekea.
GITIRIBA, hii fence mimi nitakuwekea. That's to mean, GITIRIBA, this fence I'll put for you. All right? So chill, relax, young man. Ain't you loyal to me? Yes, I am, boss. So relax. You need to see the bigger picture. And now, what is the bigger picture?
Hey.
Now GITIRIBA has to, defend himself and say, no, I'm not trying to quarrel with him. I'm telling him, the contractor, that when they are destroying this fence, they should not destroy it completely. They should at least remove it in a way that I can recover my post and, the fence. And MARWA was like, no, that is nothing, bro. Just let it go, and we just focus on the bigger picture.
Wangoe tukitoa. Sawa. Si Dani. Nani?
The contractor is asking GITIRIBA, where do you want the road to reach? Okay, where do you want me to squeeze it? To what length? Now MARWA is asking, who are you asking? Who are you asking that where he wants? It is me who said. It is me who said, just remove it, because GITIRIBA already accepted with a proposal that I'm going to get him a MUZUNGU. And that we're done with that business. Oh, do you have anything else to say, GITIRIBA? No, boss.
Si ndio mnalima mmefaa kutuambia. Wapi?
Yo, GITIRIBA now, when Rocio was filming, she didn't capture the details. Now, at this point, GITIRIBA is helpless. He can do nothing. I talked about this in detail, but now the promises that MARWA made to him yesterday, that is actually what I'm going to focus on, because I really didn't find them to be something you can tell a grown man, like a family man, that GITIRIBA, just let this fence go, just let your land go, because this land is nothing compared to something that I'm planning for you, or something that is coming. I was like, what is that something? Only to realize some nonsense that even you can't tell a kindergarten kid and listen to you, because of course they will be like, man, you're pulling my leg. This doesn't feel good.
Haya. Alafu pia hapa juu una visike.
Hey, now look at GITIRIBA. how he has to calm down, how he has to coil. And of course, Rosie is by his side, trying to give him a moral support. GITIRIBA, relax, young man, chill. Even though Maru is trying to lie to you, but I can't help. Just the guy is looking helpless, and I was feeling for him, but now again I understand. You're in that cult. What else do you expect? I mean, what do you expect? You can't do nothing, can you? Nothing.
Venye ule mzee amesimama, itolewe yote. Mtu ameshangoa. Aya, ita vijana niwape kazi nyingine.
Call those young men, not young man. Call those young men, so give them a job. Looks like the idol over there. And you, GITIRIBA, do you have a problem with this? I told you already.
Okay. GITIRIBA, let's do this once and for all.
GITIRIBA, I told you, let's do this for once and for all. It's like this is the last favor I ask from you, but we know it's not. The guy is so humble, and even the posture, putting your hands behind your back. That's to mean, man, I'm helpless. I can't do nothing. Right now, what I can just do is just to watch my fence going down. And because Mr. Boss has promised me something,
we will not have energy and time.
GITIRIBA, let's do this once and for all. We won't have energy and time. The energy is supposed to be directed to a Muzungu wife.
To be doing these things over and over and over. You do it so you can even plan your plans very well.
Now, right there is where now that the whole nonsense actually, the whole thing that MARWA promised GITIRIBA, that is actually my focus. Because this whole conversation, I didn't capture it on Rosio's video. I had to listen to MARWA's video to get what exactly did MARWA tell GITIRIBA to be able to accept his fence and his land to be squeezed like that without him raising a voice or saying a word. And now, right there, ladies and gentlemen, is where you hear everything, Hi, Luciano, I see you. Who have I not highlighted that comment? Diana Sina, I see you. And everyone in the house. Mary Mo, did I say hello to you? I guess I did. So, listen to it.
This one thing from here to here, GITIRIBA, you will not lose your life.
This one thing, that 1 meter of your land, you won't lose your life. You hear, young man, that 1 meter of your land, you won't lose your life. That is okay. That's true. But now, was he willing? Was he willing? No, he wasn't. But what is the promise? What is the promise, Hamisi, that you guys made to GITIRIBA to accept that 1 meter or 2 of his land to be, done like that? You knew that. You knew that, Hamisi, didn't you? Looks like everyone is dying to have a Muzungu wife, except JT. You guys should find me one. Yeah, you should find me one.
Yes. So, and it's coming to your home. I want you also to see that one day you'll buy a nice car.
Hey, now there are the promises. This is not about our car. It's not about the car that is coming here. It's not a car that is coming here because MARWA said it's a sister car that's supposed to pass here. Whatever, German machine. So it's not about me. One day, GITIRIBA, you will buy a car very soon. And you will marry who?
You bring people here, you marry a beautiful wife.
Yeah, exactly. I need to play that in what's happening here. All right, you can play. Still nice. Let me rewind. GITIRIBA, one day you'll buy a car, you'll bring people here, and you'll marry who?
Into your home. I want you also to see that one day you'll buy a nice car, you bring people here, you marry a beautiful wife.
When Rosie was listening to that nonsense, she was like, hey, miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that nonsense. Let me even walk. Because, bro, who am I listening to this nonsense? A grown-ass man being told this nonsense. Like, GITIRIBA, you won't, you're not going to lose your life, okay? I'm just squeezing your land. but it is for your good because you're gonna buy a nice car. Call people in this compound, marry a beautiful wife. That's to mean all these things you've been having, these plastic cans, they not beautiful. They not wives. And that aspect, Mara told Gitiriba to chase them. Because how do you utter such a stupid word? Knowing that this guy had wives, not even one. He had wives. Okay? Gitiriba had wives. And I suspect from the word that Maro is saying, maybe Maro told him, hey, they're not your caliber. They're not your lane. They're not your league. Just get them out. You need to marry a beautiful wife like Rocio. Is it not so, Rocio?
She will love to see a beautiful road like this, you know? Yes. Rocio, it's true.
Rocio was laughing really hard. Like, seriously. Am I listening to someone, I mean a grown man who has a family, being told nonsense like that? Gitiriba, this road is not just mine. Because of course it's yours. And one day you will have a beautiful car here, call people here, and marry a very beautiful wife. You know, Rocio, why are you laughing? You know, Rocio, why are you laughing? Is Maro not saying the right thing? You know, is he not saying the truth? He is. But why are you laughing, Rocio? Because you know that that's nonsense. You know, that's book club. Now Maro is telling Gitiriba, and he's accepting without even debating. You know, at least he could have said, "But Maro, I don't think so. I think you're doing it. You know, you're exaggerating, or maybe I don't do." Because this guy had a wife, not even one, several. I even heard that one of his wives died and left their children. So why is Marwa not even advising Gitiriba to go get those wives? You know, speaking about that, let me actually show you Gitiriba's wife, because when I tell you about Gitiriba's wife, you may be like, Gitiriba? Never know Gitiriba's wife. So here, the Gitiriba's wives, let me play.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Yeah, man. That's Baba, man.
So sometimes back, Jamaican uncle paid a visit to Gitiriba, and right there was Gitiriba's wife, you know. And so this was, how long was that? This was a year ago. Gitiriba was living happily with his wife and children. And now, because Gitiriba wanted to be this, he wanted to be this loyal guy to Maro to earn that loyalty, he had to lose the wife, lose the children, and now that is all. He paying down the fine to it. Hey, vibe with KK. I appreciate for that £10, my guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And everyone who is watching right now, thank you so much. Take your time to like the video. That's a very good boost for me. So here's the thing. Here's Gitiriba. Before becoming or earning that loyalty badge tomorrow, he had a wife. I want you to listen to and watch to it, you know.
Yes.
My wife.
Oh, okay. How are you?
Right there is Gitiriba's wife. And they used to live in this house, this mad house. And that is why Marwa told Gitiriba to get out of this house, to come to his neighborhood, you know. Do that. Gitiriba's wife was beautiful. Why is Marwa saying that this guy need to marry a beautiful wife? Is this lady not beautiful? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, man. I know him.
Look at this wife, not the wife. Look at this lady, seriously. Is she not beautiful? I mean, Gitiriba, you let this girl go because Marwa told you that you will get a Muzungu, just like Rocio. I don't get it. Like, Gitiriba, let this girl go because Marwa promised him that he will marry a Muzungu, like Rocio. Oh my God. That is cult.
Have a good wife because he's a very good man. Yeah.
By then, at that moment, Jamaican uncle was saying that this is a very good wife. But right now, Jamaican uncle is again vibing with Gitiriba, not even telling him, hey, Gitiriba, where is that your good wife that I was saying, your beautiful wife? Where is she? You're not talking about that no more, right? Juju, you guys are fooling Gitiriba every day. Every day. So at this moment, 1 year ago, she was very beautiful, she was very good, and you guys paid a visit. But today, Maro is promising Gitiriba to marry a Muzungu like Rocio. That is now what Maro consider beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. So it means that Conmam is not beautiful, Dimwango is not beautiful. Everyone who is not Muzungu is not beautiful. That's according to Maro.
Yes, yeah. And he's looking to have a nice, loving wife like.
Gitiriba, you happen to have a nice, loving wife like her. At this moment, she was a nice, loving wife. Gitiriba, seriously, young man, go get your wife, my boy. And by the way, why do Maro really think that Rosie is such a beautiful, elegant, and gorgeous woman? Even Rosie was laughing when Maro says stuff like that. Like, JT Kenga thinks only Rosie type who like a trans woman are best beautiful. Anyway, let me zip my mouth. So 1 year ago, Gitiriba had a very beautiful lady with her family, and they all celebrated. I thought they did. By now, Maro is telling Gitiriba to get rid of them because he deserves to marry a beautiful lady, buy a nice car, and live a life like him. I don't know. If Gitiriba marries a beautiful girl like Rocio, let me assume, an Argentinian lady, like the one you can see on your screen, let's assume that is now Gitiriba and a wife. What are these people gonna talk? I mean, beyond going to bed and doing the tingo, what are they gonna talk? I mean, what type of conversation are these two people are gonna have? You want to let go your class. You want to let go the woman who was by your side through thick and thin. A Muzungu cannot come and live with Gitiriba in these mad houses. But this woman was there for Gitiriba. You can see her. But I suspect that Maro told him, chase the girl. She's too ugly to live with you in your multi-million villa. And so she left. And you hear Maro telling Gitiriba that he deserves a beautiful girl like Rocio. Okay.
I can see. Yes. Glad to meet you, man. Oh, let me get my battery. Put your bit.
Get my battery.
Yes. Yeah, man. Nice, beautiful wife you have here. Look here.
Yeah, man. Nice, beautiful wife you have here, Gitiriba. I'm bringing this because,
wow.
Look at how Jamaican uncle was filming this wife, even down there.
People are so beautiful. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And this is
My son.
his son.
And the son was there, very nice, living together in this house. They were happy. The most important thing is you guys understand each other. You live happily. But now, from all this, Maro told him, from all this, Maro told him that you guy, you deserve better, not this, okay? One moment. Not this that I'm seeing here. You deserve better.
Put your bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Limia.
That's Baba, man.
Yes. My wife.
Oh, okay.
Let me pause there. And I'll play this. Now you hear. On the other hand, you hear what Maro is telling Gitiriba what he needs to have as a wife. Not that one. He need another one. And Maro knows that, or maybe I thought that Maro will tell Gitiriba, hey, bro, this is bro to bro. We live in this village. That lady that you are living with, this lady, she was there with you through thick and thin. She lived with you when you are living in this mad house. And now, right now, you have a villa. Go get that girl because she deserves to be there when now you made it, because she was there when you had nothing. But now instead, Maro is telling Gitiriba, no, don't mind about those. You deserve a beautiful girl.
I want you also to see that one day you'll buy a nice car, you bring people here, you marry a beautiful wife. She will love to see a beautiful road like this.
Okay. A beautiful wife who will like to see a good road like this. The other wife, I'm talking about this one was not beautiful and she didn't deserve to even see a good road. So, yes, Gitiriba, or do you have a problem? Rocio, am I not saying the truth? Rocio is laughing. Why are you laughing, Rocio?
Yes, Rocio, it's true. Even you as a beautiful wife, you want nice roads.
Even you, Rocio, as a beautiful wife, you want a nice rod. No, that tells me something to do with that. What is beauty according to Mara? Beauty to him is, you know, a MUZUNGU, basically. Okay, a beautiful wife is something that not African. So when you can see something like that on your screen, that is now what Mara considers beauty. Okay, beauty. So Gitiriba, you deserve a beautiful wife, and beautiful like my wife Rocio. Isn't that not so, Rocio? A very beautiful like you. Or not so?
And you know, Gitiriba, I want to put concrete here one day, and then we plant trees. All the
You know, right now Gitiriba, I don't know what is running in his mind. He's now thinking, maybe that is a deal, you know. That could be a deal, you know. If Marwa can link me up with a MUZUNGU like Rocio, beautiful like Rocio, I think I may need that, you know. And so let me struggle with my son. And by the way, look here. This is Gitiriba. Now, I want you to see. At this moment, this was Gitiriba's life 1 year ago, in this madhouse with a beautiful girl, with a very handsome young boy, kid, baby boy. They were living happily, you know, regardless of the level of their life or poverty or something you can say, or whatever. But they were living good. They were upgrading slowly. They didn't need that rapid growth, you know. But I suspect maybe Maro told him, you cannot have, because that is something I'm hearing from the village, that for you to get donatus or donations, you need to act single. That's why you see everyone in the village is chasing their wives or acting single to get donations. If you have a wife, just hide that wife as much as you can. Don't show donatus. Don't let donors know that you're married, because they're gonna, you know, they're gonna decamp. So what you do, act single. If you have a wife, you can either chase or hide as much as you can, play single. And again, act as a lunatic, like a clown, act like someone who is mentally challenged, speak bad English, act like you're not even operating normally, and that's how you'll get donations. And so they took that masterclass. Gitiriba went ahead, chased all these wives. I'm told not even just one, there were a lot. Like he happened to remarry for more than twice, and even this one went. And so when Maro is telling him to wait so that he can marry a beautiful girl like Rocio, I wonder. Right now, this is Gitiriba struggling with his son in this now modern house, leave alone that mad house. Struggling. A son has to go to school, come back home to an empty house, no mama, no nobody. Gitiriba is a loyal guy to Marwa. He's over there in the villa 247. Nobody's taking care of this kid. When he comes back from school, Gitiriba is saying, young boy, you're looking so dirty. Why is he not dirty? Because he's there by himself. You're always there in Marwa's camp. Who's taking care of this young boy? No plans to go and get the mama? Or maybe take the... Sometimes some other things that may sound like this is a movie, but it's reality. That this guy, look.
Oh, wow. Look at the boy. Hey. God. How was everything? Everything is good? Say good. Good. Everything is good?
Why are you forcing the boy to say everything good? Because the boy is not okay. He comes home lonely, nobody at home, the mama went, you know, just because you just... JT, has it been culturally and historically practiced for your community to promote marriages to outsiders? Or is this a new thing introduced by Mara? No, actually, that is not something that we do, okay? The only thing that I know for sure that is happening even today as we speak is arranged marriages, okay? Arranged marriages, they happen that your fathers or your elders can sit down and say, you know what, my son, we've seen a girl on the other side of the road, and that girl looks reserved. That family has a reputation, you know. They have a good name in the society. Their girls make good wives. So we think that you may go get that girl, and they go arrange everything. So you get into a marriage, and those marriages works. So that is something I can tell you that I know it works. But this promotion of marriage, you know, you get a wife or something, you know, you need a Muzungu, you need no, that or promoting, that's not something culturally, okay? That is some things that have been introduced in the village, So look at Gitiriba right now. He's struggling with his son by himself, coming home to an empty house, and there's no wife to enjoy this. There's something called what? Upgrade. Because what was the point of you having a wife at this point where you are living in a madhouse, and now you have upgraded? Now that at least you can live with a wife in the house, she's not there, and Maro is telling you to chill so that you can marry who? A Muzungu. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yes, guys, look here. This Ben came from school. So, hey, Ben, you are very dirty. Look, everywhere, Ben. What?
Yeah, he's dirty because there's no woman to take care of the boy. You're always in Marwa's camp. So why is Gitiriba complaining that the boy is dirty? Yeah, that is how kids operate. They are dirty. When he comes home, he need a mama. He need a I don't know how even to stress this, but that's not even the thing. Thing is, Gitiriba is told, Gitiriba, relax.
And Gitiriba, I want to put concrete here one day, and then we plant trees all the way. I will talk to the neighbors. All one uniform tree, all the way down.
4 seasons. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. All right, Gitiriba. You hear? We're planning to put concrete here. Concrete, not tarmac, not tar, concrete. And that is the bigger picture. I want you to look at it from this angle, Gitiriba, that I'm doing this for your good. You need a beautiful wife like Rocio. And we'll put concrete here. And so, I won't be surprised to hear Marwa telling Gitiriba, even get rid of your kid. Tell the mama to come for this kid, because when a Muzungu comes here, she won't like to deal with a parasite like this kid. Just like I see Chacha going to, people in Marwa's compound. Sorry. Chacha going to people in Marwa's compound while baby Maish is being receiving premium parenting. I don't know. I would be surprised. But now, Gitiriba, relax. See the bigger picture.
We will put a new fence, Gitiriba. Hata wanaweza ivuta. Hiyo hasa miti ivute tu. Yeah, vuta hiyo Gitiriba.
Stag is saying, JT, that works because it's the same culture. Those foreign women are different cultures. Yeah, I was talking about arranged marriages that your elders and the girl's elders can arrange the marriage for you, and you get married and it works. It's because, again, these people do their due diligence, like they do the researches. They know that family makes wives. That family, the girls of that family, they are reserved. They're not like this. They know, like they know the history of the family about what? About diseases like sickle cell or maybe those hereditary diseases. They know that this family has a history of this kind of leukemia, sickle cell, or those kind of diseases. And this family, their girls are known to be, not good wives. They don't make wives. So they do those researches before they arrive to a decision of arranging a marriage. That's what they work. But now, Marwa cannot arrange a marriage for a grown-ass man like Gitiriba. This man has had a wife before. He has had a wife before. He has stayed with girls. He has done all this. His class is different. And you cannot just connect someone to another because you like it. Remember, it's not always that they will be on bed doing what other people do, because Gitiriba can have that magical powers that he can perform well, nice, extremely good in bed, and Muzungu can stick. That is not enough. Remember, this person, they will have some time to talk, arrange, talk about life. Just like you see most of the time, Rocio and Marwa disagree on a lot of things because, So you can tell me that now Gitiriba will have a Muzungu wife because Marwa wants that, and that marriage will work. Definitely, because other 3 marriages that failed for Gitiriba is because Marwa did not get involved. I mean, Marwa wants to make it look like anything that he's not involved, it doesn't work, including those marriages. You see, someone like Mayuguno is now rare, living alone, bringing Muzungu after another for whatever he does and go, but he's not in a marriage. What is the point of having all that? What's the point of having, upgrading your life, building a good house and all that, if you can't like live happily like you used to? I mean, if you compare their previous lives, like not previous life because they're not dead, like 2 or 3 years ago, these guys used to live a good life with wives or girls that they loved. You go for someone you love, give the heart what he likes, what it deserves. But now, Maro want to get involved in people's affairs. Like he want to give you a girl and you stick to her. It's crazy, ain't it? But that is it. Let's finish with Gitiriba's nonsense because we have a lot to talk about, including Baba Ann and other men who are becoming a nuisance in the village of raising voices because now they need to pay taxes in this road. I thought this was for community. Who will be collecting the taxes, by the way?
Gitiriba uchunge, inakuja na nguvu. Tutaweka fence mpya.
Anyway, you saw that yesterday, so I'm not gonna repeat it most of the time, like every time. You saw it. Vibes Wikeke was saying, JT, I believe most of Nyabohanse villagers suffers from Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. What is that? Please help me understand what that means. Help me understand what that means. Dapping the wife of your youth is sad. The woman that supported you when you were nobody. It's really sad. I'm looking at this kind of picture or this video. It really pains me because this wife was there. This woman was there when Gitiriba had nothing, was nobody. She was there. And now Gitiriba has something. He needs some Muzungu because Maro said so. Crazy. But jumping from that, we need to check something here. Oh, Madam Parasite, you're here. Somebody said she need to buy some new bras because why can you say that you don't like to keep your money under the pillows? You like spending your money. Why don't you want to spend money? Whatever. So in this video, I learned that the reason why these villagers get so much oppressed is because Maro and the area chief are related. Today, Maro said something on the videos that caught my attention. He said they are cousins with the chief's sons. So let me play actually. A minute, guys.
Man was happy.
All right. There is something that Maro mentioned here that I was like, seriously. So this is the reason why the area chief acts so quick, because you guys are related. So the area chief or the chief's sons are cousins with Marwas. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning today.
All right. Yes.
Who started this?
We paid 110,000 Kenyan.
Forget about those crazy figures that you're hearing there, because they're all donations.
Shillings.
Who started this?
I don't know, but it's our cousin, the sub-chief's boy.
You hear that? Who was there? Who was supervising this? Who was here? Who was approving this? I don't know, but it's the chief's boy, the area chief's boy. That is our cousin. I'm like, oh, that is it. Seriously? Okay, I didn't know. I thought.
Kenyan shillings.
Who started this?
I don't know, but it's our cousin, the sub-chief's boy,
The ex-chief.
ex-sub-chief.
Even last time is the one we used.
Yes.
Even last time.
Even last time, that is the person we used. The chief whose sons are the cousins to Maro. So, so now I understand. I really now understand why all these operations happen, because they are cousins. It happens. Oh, so it happens. And so anyone who doesn't comply will be paying taxes. But before we go to taxes, let's talk about Baba Ann, because Baba Ann was requested, or not requested actually, was cashed, was told, Mr. Man, Angela, please be safe, okay? Drive safely and enjoy the show. You can up the volume, listen to the show while you're driving. Just be safe, okay? Thank you. So, Baba Ann.
Mako katika nove nikayobe nango saba. Head straight.
Oh.
Kidogo tu hayo. Ekaone hiyo.
All right, so Maro was speaking with Baba Ann in Kikuria, telling him, you know what, Baba Ann, I just need to take a few inches or maybe a few feet or inches of your land. You see that tree over there? That is where I would just want to get into. And I know maybe at that moment Baba Ann was hesitating because when Maro found him, Baba Ann, he was in the middle of these people, but he decided to take him out. Well, let me see if I can find them. Where were they? They were right here. I believe they were back here. Where are they? Can't find them, but let's talk about this.
Mako katika nove nikayobe nango saba. Head straight. I'm talking to Baba Ann to see.
Okay. Listen to Maro is telling now what he was telling Baba Ann.
If he can adjust. Ala kamutika moja haka tu. Hapa tu kidogo hapa.
And so there was a very good reason why Maro approached Baba Ann and not Mama Ann and not anyone else, because these other times Maro used to work with Mama Ann. I hear him, he say that Baba Ann is not even mentally stable because there's a time even he stole some money that was meant for Mama Ann, and when he was discovered, he took a rope. He wanted to go and hang himself, and that comment brought a lot of issues in these streets. I remember that is what Maro said, that Baba Ann stole some money and even wanted to hang himself. So there's a reason why Maro faced him, because he know he's gullible. Okay, he's he is easily bought. His price is just low. His price tag is slow, you know. He's easily manipulated. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. He's easy to manipulate. So that's why Maro approached him. Baba Ann, just come here. There's a very good reason why Maro faced him. And actually, at that moment, he pulled some money. When I'm talking about money, you may think it's money. It's not actually money. It's something that you can give someone to go and buy candy. Not someone like a kid, go buy candy. $1. Baba Ann, I want to get into your land, because the last time we were doing the road here, there was a lot of chaos here. Oh, you guys, and there was a lot of problems. Even Mama Ann got some money. They raised some money and constructed a perimeter wall. But this time around, we're not talking about. I'm talking to Mama Ann. Not decided to face Baba Ann. A good manipulation, you know, a very good manipulation.
Hapa. Sasa tuilete mpaka hapa. Hapa tu. Sasa kamuti wakatore hayo bene. Unaona?
So Baba Ann, haka kamuti wakatore hayo bene. I mean, this post or this tree should be squeezed to this other area, and all right. So Baba Ann, what do you have? Do you have something to say? Or Baba Ann tried to resist. He tried to think. He tried to think, but there was no room for him to think, because this thing. Why is this not actually playing? Let me restart it.
Navon.
A minute. Just a minute.
You do it.
So the reason why Baba Ann was approached is because he's easily manipulated, and there was no room for him to think, because asking him, so what do you think, Baba Ann, while the caterpillar or the grader is already working, they are already pushing, does it mean that he even had a choice? He didn't have no choice. So all he did is just, because this guy is filming me and I'm going to look like I'm a bad guy. That's how they do. They manipulate these people. Put a camera on your face and ask you a very provocative thing, so that when you say no, they will say, can't you see, guys, this guy is the troublemaker in the village. Or point at a bare land and say, the owner of this land, he's the troublemaker. So by painting these other people bad, you now think it's bad, they're bad. So Baba Ann, I want you to think within 2 seconds because I don't have much time. We need to move this fence, and are you agreeing or not?
Hapa sasa tuilete mpaka hapa hapa tu sasa kamuti ukatore heo bene.
All right. You'll be saying hope Baba takes it with Mama, and she will know can get the way. I mean, it will be good. It will be good if maybe if Maru involved the whole family, because now this is a family property. And that $1 that Maru gave Baba Ann, I'm sure it didn't get to Mama Ann's hands. So definitely they're going to have a problem. And if Mama Ann watch a video and see that Baba Ann was bribed some cash, $1 or $2, and she didn't get nothing out of it, it's going to be a problem to the family. So listen, Baba Ann, unaonaje? I mean, what do you see? What do you say?
Unaonaje Baba Ann?
It's okay, no problem.
Kidogo tu.
All right. Kidogo tu, my guy. Just very small.
Or what do you think, Rocio?
No, that's the craziest part even. How do Maro ask Rocio her opinion on someone's land? I mean, Baba Ann, I want you to squeeze some meters into your land. Or what do you see, Rocio? What do you think, Rocio? So Rocio can say no, or can say yes. That is what I thought. Baba Ann should give land. Or what does Rocio have to say on someone's land? Some things, really, seriously. I really think that all of these villagers or elders in Nyabohansa have been manipulated completely. Because one thing you can do in the next village, my village, is do something like that. Because by the time that guy passes here with a tractor or a tipper, or not truck, like that caterpillar, it will be something. Someone will be there with an arrow, some bow, and it will be something bad, So, what is this? Like, Baba Ann, what do you think? Or Rocio, what do you think? So Rocio can make a decision on behalf of Baba Ann. And to make it look like, by the way, Maro said that I've spent my 1,000. It has done everything. It has covered everything here. So they don't have no problem.
Kidogo tu mzee. Hano bene, kukati kano bene. Kanoma, wakatore hano bene hano. Sasa grade riche.
Dogo tu mzee. Kamate kano gatore hano bene. Grade riche kore. I mean, hey, Baba Ann, we're not taking too much. I mean, it's just a small portion, and to be done, okay? And that grade will come and levelize everything, and you'll have your $1, and we're good. I pray that Mama Ann and Agi and all people watch this video, because if they do watch Mara's that video, they will see that this guy was manipulated, or this man was manipulated. Probably, or definitely, maybe he's drunk already. That's what Mara described him. He's a drunk guy who does no reason. He almost committed whatever. He almost hung himself. And so Mara knows that this guy is not into his right mind. That's why he was manipulated just easily like that.
Head straight.
So you hear that? I mean, I will find a soda for you. You hear that? A soda is okay? We're good. I mean, this is the question I'm asking. If this was for the good of the village, why do you have to bribe them with sodas? Why do you have to bribe them with a few dollars? Why? Because if you go for the good of the village, come talk to them, talk sense into their heads so that they can agree to do. Because in the villages, for example, in our village, if they want to do something like a community, they come together, they do it. If it's a road, they come. Actually, it's the community that they maintain these roads. Okay? If it's something like somewhere that we go to get drinking water, they go there as a community, they come together, they clean that part, they construct, they put some treatments, That's how they do, like the whole community. But this is clearly for him. That's why he has to bribe them. He has to manipulate them, just like that. And say, Baba Ann, I'll get you a soda. And a grown old man is right there shaking his head and saying, yes, I need that soda. A soda. if I see my daddy being put on camera like that for a soda and giving land, I'll go return that soda to MARWA, and maybe we'll have a problem in the village. But anyway, that's how the village operates right there. Like, seriously.
Haya tata. Kidogo tu. Hapo sitakuwa nimekuumiza.
And now, listen to Baba Ann, because MARWA knows that this guy is gullible, he's hungry like literally. And even after being promised a soda, so the guy activated what we call in Kenya, he activated the Kinuthia in him. He activated the gullible part of him, and now coming to MARWA after him and telling him, hey MARWA, listen, even this is not even something that I wanted to talk to you. There is something that I want to talk to you about. What is it about, MARWA? There is a piece of land that I need to sell. Oh, not me, but my son-in-law or whatever, I don't know, my cousin has a piece of land I want to sell. So I thought that you may need that piece of land. And because now he has seen money, he has been promised a soda, there is a money here. I even need to sell a land. Good thing that he didn't say a land that is here in Nyabuhanse, somewhere far.
Sana. Haya baba. Kuigure like okay. Undigire around ako he's telling me he has his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He's selling land but very far away from the village.
Okay. Baba Ann, just like that, he got something and it's done. And other villagers who other villagers who don't want to cooperate like him, or who needs payment, they need something. They will be paying taxes. Let me see. That 8 is right here. Guys, like the video for me, please. All right. So what will happen to other people who doesn't want to contribute positively to this road?
Yes. Hata hiyo angalia. Hiyo shamba hiyo. Muingie ndani. No, let me. All right, let's start from here. Wacha ile nini tu ikuja ing'oe kutoka chini. Yes. Hata hiyo angalia. Hiyo shamba hiyo. Muingie ndani kidogo.
So Maru is instructing the contractor. Maru is instructing the contractor to tell the driver of that truck, not truck like a caterpillar or grader, to get into that shamba. Shamba is a plot or land. Get into that neighbor's piece of land, not just Gitiriba's, but now get into the other neighbor's land. Because if they don't want to cooperate, what will happen is they will have to face the consequences. They have to face the music, because this is the road I'm building for them. Now they will have to do what?
Hata tunamlimia barabara. Na watu wakileta shida, watakuwa wanakata ushuru kuingia kwa hii nini.
Now you hear, get into that land. Even that owner of the land, I'm doing it for him. But if he doesn't see it, he will need to be paying taxes while using this road. I thought this was from the community. So now who will be collecting these taxes? Rocio or MARWA or GITIRIBA? Who? I'm saying if they're not going to cooperate, they will be paying taxes in this road. Oh, even the government doesn't ask for taxes in the villages. Maybe in Nairobi here, there's a super highway, or an expressway that you may need maybe to incur some few charges here. So this is an expressway of Nyabuhanse. If you need to use it, pay tax. but because you didn't cooperate.
Hey, I'm saying, Rocio, if people
One time we even do
bring, Murimi is waiting for the day.
Murimi, the drunk guy, is still here working, and now Maru is telling you if nobody want to cooperate, taxes.
Ona Murimi, nataka mchukue ile mawe, msukume ndani kidogo. Hey, I'm saying if people, Ayugno, Uja Salimi, I'm saying if people bring problems, we will ask them to pay to use this road.
Oh. Rosie is smiling to that idea because, yeah, taxes. If you want to know the wrath of the villagers, please just see someone using the road and you come to tell them they need to pay tax. I swear there will be a real big trouble in the village. Serious, anytime that someone will raise such a stupid idea to villagers and telling them to pay taxes for a road in the village, you came to our land, you constructed a road on our land without our permission, and you asking us to pay taxes. Did we send you to do that? Marwa, you're looking for a war that nobody will be able to handle. I tell you, taxes. So someone will have to pay taxes to use that road in the village. You need trouble, right?
Maybe they will feel the essence of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mayuna is now.
Okay, pay taxes, because if they don't, when they pay, that is how they feel the essence of the road. Feel the essence. I don't know how that even the thing. And by the way, Machete Man is now echoing that thing. Machete Man is now echoing that nonsense, saying yes. Let's listen to Machete Man.
I'm very happy. This is good work.
Today we didn't get any resistance.
Okay.
We didn't.
The son now reporting to the rogue father saying, Machete Man, while you were away, because he had gone to Kisii to visit his family in Kisii over there. I heard that they lost someone. So sorry. My condolences, Machete Man, to your other family in Kisii. So when they were away, Maru is now reporting to the Machete Man because he showed up with a machete asking who had a problem here with you guys. Today we didn't face a lot of resistance because I used my money. And again, you remember the other guy who had a problem with us the last time? You remember him? Yeah. And we told him that he had put his fingerprint to say that he never going to do that. So today we never had no resistance, not as such. And I spent my money. And someone who's going to bring problems, you're here, I'm here, going to need to pay. What do you say, Machete Man?
And me, I was ready that if there is a villager who will come with resistance, I will tell him anytime a tip or anything, or even him with a motorbike uses this road, he will have to pay. I was ready to tell,
sure.
so that they can feel. Yes.
Oh. So Mara today, he was ready that if there was anyone who will bring troubles or problems here, he will tell them. Anytime they use the road, a tipper, a motorbike, or whatever, they need to pay. They will have to pay. Machete Man is laughing to that. Yeah, that is my son. And now I agree with him. Sometimes I agree with the Kohera Senior. When he says that Marwa is taking after Machete Man, all this violence and recklessness is coming from this guy because he's so excited to hear Marwa saying that today I was here. I had my boots on the ground, my feet on the ground. I was ready for anyone who had problem with me. I will tell them that, yeah, you need to pay. Hey, Machete Man, so you are into that idea?
Him with a motorbike uses this road, he will have to pay. I was ready to tell,
sure.
so that they can feel. Yes.
I'm telling you the time. People
Yes.
are getting changed.
Tomorrow I think I'll bring boys to remove things like this.
Yeah.
Okay, Machete Man. Hey, let's listen to what Machete Man.
I think, yeah, you can throw.
And you had poured even mawe, stones.
There were stones before here.
Yeah.
And we are waiting when, sister, they will bring you, how is it, compactor.
Yeah.
He wants to demolish part of Gunmo wall. I looked at it, but one thing is, Gunmo cannot say nothing, Gunmo cannot say nothing. I'm sorry, guys, for torturing you with your ears, because now a combination of Machete Man and Dimwango and Maru in one video at the same time, having a conversation. I know how that is torturing you, but now, sorry, I had to play for the sake of receipt, but I'm not going to repeat. I'm not going to repeat that again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey. Okay. But now you hear that. Every time, anytime, my ears are bleeding. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Machete Man had to make a statement, he had to make a statement. Hey. Anyway, there was a neighbor here. Let me play that for you. There was a neighbor here who had a problem with them. And now Maro threatened this neighbor with electricity, told him, hey, anytime you need to use my electricity, was my electricity, you'll have to pay me. And that's how Maro was able to contain that man. Let me play that for you.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari.
No, I don't know who you are, but shut up. All right. Conda definitely is the godfather of this mafia family. Of course, you know that, right? Why is Dee back in the village of Kenya that she hates? I don't know. She's there to build. Have you not seen a multi-million donation house? You need to donate, bags of cement, bags and bags of cement, 100, not 100, thousands. Thousands. V, what are you saying? Maro is a grown up who can differentiate right and wrong. Maro is just an ignorant creature. He needs to be taught lesson very well. I'm afraid in that village, nobody has the guts or the balls to give them a lesson. I told them, like I tell them every day, if it was in a different village, let's say in Kisi, where Machete Man comes from, where I had Kohera say that Machete Man was, chased, almost kipai, almost neutralized. If this thing was happening in Kisi, trust you me, this family will not be here, okay? But they taking advantage of our villagers because they gonna say nothing. Tell them that you're the troublemakers. There was this guy who in this village that every day he was resisting Maro's answers. He say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? He was questioning everything that Maro does because he wasn't into it. What Maro did, he threatened him. He told him, hey, you see, I've brought electricity here, and you say it is illegal. I brought this thing. I've done this, and you're here saying whatever. So next time you want to use this, I'll tell you to go and F yourself and do your thing. And that guy, that is how Maro was able, and even he was bragging, that's how I was able to contain that man. Let me play that for you.
Trench. Even this neighbor used to bring problem. One day, I sat him down. I told him, neighbor, I have brought electricity. You are saying you don't want the road to pass here. It's okay. But the day you want to tap this electricity, I'll tell you to go and bring yours.
This neighbor was always here, causing chaos. And I told him, the day that you'll need to tap this my electricity, I'll tell you to go get yours. One thing you have to know, that electricity connection, that line was illegally installed or connected. That's why when the power line came, or the power authority came, they came and destroyed it. They pulled it down because it was illegally there. And it was dangerous, just in case, because you can just do some shoddy work, just like you do your villa, and now expect to endanger everyone in the village. That's why if you have to connect that, you have to follow the right procedure, engage the experts. There is an authority in Kenya that deals with power, Kenya Power. They can come and install for you if you need. You pay a small fee. So you avoid to pay that fee. You go get some boys from Kisi to come and install electricity and now supply in homes. What if a fault occurs an electrical fault occurs, you'll have endangered the whole village. So that's why it was cut. Maro said they brought politics here, and actually he used that to threaten this guy and tell him. So I told him anytime he want to use, I'll tell him to go get his because this is mine. That's how I was able to contain him.
It's okay. But the day you want to tap this neighbor, I have brought electricity. You are saying you don't want the road to pass here. It's okay. But the day you want to tap this electricity, I'll tell you to go and bring yours from Migori. When I said like that, he said, MZ, you can pass your road.
All right. So when you threaten him like that, he had no option but now to leave you do what you have to do. Rasi is listening and saying, hey, the village colonizers, you guys. Just like that, you are able to
give
some space.
Yes.
But
But,
Yes. He wanted to say, do you think it's for me?
yeah.
I'll charge you for it. Because me, I'm the one who. I remember, I told him, yes, it's okay. Hey.
And you know, last
Yes.
time when you started making it,
Yes.
he was really Peter.
Oh, yes,
He never
yes,
wanted.
yes.
He
So they are talking about the same guy that Maro gave today, that gave him like $1 to silence him. That the last time he was so much furious in this village and resisting all this. So to contain him, they brought the chief, who is their relative, because Maro said he's a cousin to their sons, and they got the man putting his fingerprints as a sign of surrendering, and say anytime I do something like that, you guys have a right to discipline me or maybe chase me from the village. I don't know what was the agreement there. And Marwa, maybe, was it Dimang or Machete Man say he has that agreement in his house. So basically, he's the area chief. That's what I'm learning. That Machete Man is more than the area chief because he called the area chief, bring the papers, this guy sign and put his fingerprint here. I stay with the copy so that this guy, anytime he bring a trouble, I can work on him, knowing that I have the rights. So I was telling him about the guy. What about that guy who always disturb you? I told him today he wasn't good. He wasn't disturbing because I gave him $1. Just one. He was nice.
Yes, Marahab. I remember, I told him, yes, it's okay. And I reminded him I'm the one who put this electricity. I told him the day you want this electricity, me, I'll charge you for it. Because me, I'm bringing it up to your doorstep. And for you think.
I told him, the day you'll need electricity, I'll charge you. Electricity doesn't work. This one will have to be pulled down. So just like that, he threatened this guy and he accepted. And he was given $1, he was done.
I think it's for me.
Yeah.
So when he heard that, he calmed down because he wanted to say the church should also give
some space.
Yes.
But
But
all
Yes.
that I know.
Ivory, what do you want? I want my future husband from Kisi. That is where brother Baba Mario is from, right? Yeah. Okay, so you can holler at Baba Mario. He has his number on the bio. You can go call him. He's single, man. He's single. Go, please. Ivory, holler at Baba Mario. He need a wife to be good. Hey. Emma thinks he's in control. He thinks he can control who gets electricity. That's what he told that old man. And that old man listened to that nonsense and he said, "Oh, so I'm not gonna get electricity. All right, you guys take my land."
Yes.
Time people are getting changed. You know, like the other man, the other side.
He's in my video today. I gave him 300. Today he was very happy because his son has bought a car.
That guy is in my video today. I captured him and guess what? Now these people are celebrating. These manipulative people are celebrating because they have managed to neutralize the whole village. Nobody's now raising a voice. And now Machete Man is telling you, you know what? We had an agreement. That man, I put him on paper.
Signed down that he will never repeat.
That
Last time I took him to the chief's camp. He even signed down that he will never repeat the same. I have the copy.
You hear that? Machete Man is telling you that man, I heard him signing down and say he will never do something like that. I took him to the chief camp. I have the copy in the house. Dimango is laughing because, yeah, we do that.
I have the copy of what he signed
Guys,
down.
that is the man in the start of this video where I told Rocio this man used to bring problems. You should watch.
Our dad took him to the police post to write our
Chief.
name.
Dimango, yeah. Our dad took him to the police post and wrote and say he will never, ever raise a voice to us. Because if he does, it will be a problem.
Chief, agreement.
I will never do
I will never
I
do
have the
this.
copy of the same.
Because sometimes people think development is for a certain family.
Wow. That's what you guys call... Before I finish the video, let me show you that that payment. Because that is where I saw them being paid. The cash out. Where was that anyway? I'm looking for it. I've forgotten the timestamp. Oh, it's right here. Let's finish with this. Guys, please like the video for me. Okay?
Aya, sawa. So kura yako?
You see the same girl. The same girl that Maro was filming the chest. She's still here. And Maro gave... Actually, Actually, Maro gave this girl 200 shillings to go and share with other girls over there. And now it's making sense. Ivory, I told you to holler at Baba Mario. You said you need a wife, a husband from Kisila. Holler at Baba Mario. Anyway, I was talking about this. So this girl is still in the video, okay? And Maro gave her some money. And why is Maro paying this girl, by the way? Is it because he filmed this girl and showed you the shot and how the things were pointing on the chest? Take these 200 and go divide with yourselves. Hey, this young girl.
Sokoro yako akule 300.
So koro yako means your grandfather, okay? So koro means grandfather. Woko means grandmother. You guys should pay me for teaching you some Kikuria, so that when you hear Maro saying Woko, you know it's grandmama. So koro is grandfather. Mama is just mama. Tata is daddy, okay? So koro yako akule hiyo 300. Your grandpa should eat that 300. Eat that 300. Basically, that $200 is for your grandpa. And
Sokoro yako akule 300.
Your grandpa takes 300 shillings, that's $2.
You pay Baba Ann.
The 500 shillings here, that is $4, you give to Baba Ann because he agreed to be bribed. And so I told him I'll give him a soda. So he needed to give him 300 shillings, that's $2.5. But because there was no change, that's why Baba Ann was told, take this all $4 for yourself, work with it. And now this young girl and these other girls, this small girl should take the rest of the money. And the question is why? Why? I'll show you the reason.
Baba Ann, hata ndio huyu. Undigiri 200.
Baba Ann, take this and find me 200 from this. This is 500 I'm giving you. So give me 200 from it. So basically, Maro wanted to give Baba Ann 300 shillings. That is $2.5 for the land. It was supposed to be basically $2. But because there was no change, so he told him, you can eat all of that 500 shillings. That is $4 for you. Okay, take it. Eat all of it.
Undigiri 200 tata. Akuse kula yoyote 500 sawa.
Undigiri 200 tata. Ama kula yoyote. I mean, find me 200 or just eat all of it. That get me $2 from it. I've given you $4. Get me $2 from it, but you can just take all of it because I don't want to lower my dignity. I don't want to lower my class. You see, some young girls are looking at me here and they think I'm a baller. So let me just tell you, take it and even give the rest to them, these young girls, because of course, I'll see them later.
Hai, alafu wewe na hawa na wale wengine wenyu 200 tumemaliza.
Hold on. And now you, young girl, and these other girls, you eat the rest of this other money. And now, for what purpose?
Akuse kula yoyote 500 sawa.
Didn't I hear Marwa saying in Nairobi that he doesn't encourage giving young girls or young kids money? How old is these kids? How old are they? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why are you paying them? This is basically payment because Maru is giving these kids the same amount of money that he's giving Baba Ann, same amount of money that he gave the other man, the Sokoro, the drunkard guy that he was promised a soda. So why is even Maru giving these guys money? But he was saying that he doesn't encourage this. For a reason. What did they do? Why?
Hai, alafu wewe na hawa na wale wengine wenyu 200 tumemaliza.
All right, just to wrap it up, if in case you're wondering why the girl was being paid or was paid, is because the girl was kind enough to show us the t-shirt and the chest, and that was the bigger reason why the girl had or got paid.
Them dogs. Hebu onyesha t-shirt. See the t-shirt.
Right there. That is the reason why the girl was paid. Young girl, show us your chest, not the t-shirt. It's not the whatever. It's the t-shirt, man.
Onyesha t-shirt.
Yeah, onyesha t-shirt. Show them the t-shirt, young girl. Show them the chest.
See the t-shirt, guys.
See the t-shirt, guys. No, Maro, I ain't seeing no t-shirt. What I'm seeing is something different, Maro. What are you trying to do? I guess this is the reason why Maro gave her, this young girl, some money. Aye?
Guys.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done with today's reaction. Okay? Yeah, that girl deserved 200 shillings because of the t-shirt. And yeah. Them dogs. Young girl. Be careful. Them dogs will bite you. I'm going. I'm going, guys. It was a pleasure having you all here. Okay? Thank you for watching. I want to go. Please, before you go, like the video. All right? Subscribe the channel if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Don't like seeing t-shirts. For me, I don't like them dogs. Them dogs are going to bite this young girl if she's not careful. Anyway, let me see you in the next one, guys. Aye? Bye for now. Like the video before you leave. Like the video before you do what? Before you leave. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption ever came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.